That's my camera coming. The camera's on this time. Okay. Checking. Yep, everything's good. Checklist complete. We're ready to go. He's got it hooked up. He's looking around.
I wondered why they did that.
Yeah. It's up. Giving him the waggle. Okay. Here we go.
Sugarbush traffic, tow plane 84 is departing on runway 4, wire tail.
Oops, a little higher. That's okay. There we are.
Well, that was quick, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's cold air. Oops. Don't want to do that. Didn't have enough trim in.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, that's why we jumped up like that.
They taught me not to say oops.
Oh, yeah. Oops. What did I mean? Oh. I forgot my lunch. Yeah, so right now look how quickly we've climbed up. We're 500 feet above the ground. If something happened right now, I could just turn and land opposite the direction we took off. Not a problem. We don't have much of a wind today, so sometimes if you're landing downwind, you get that tailwind that you don't have as much rudder authority, so that can be a problem. So I have really heavy headwinds. I try not to think I'm going to have to land downwind, but we didn't have that today. So with you, I need to have the trim a little bit more forward. So I remember that. Norm's not all that heavy, so I'm going to remember that too with him. So Tom is married to Jen. Rick is married to Gene. So it's like a family's run it. So Jen is another pilot, instructor pilot. Gene runs the office. And then there's a Chris, and I don't know who she's married to, and she helps with the office too. We're right over the Mad River Valley right now.
Well, that I know.
And you can see Sugarbush to the left, right?
Yeah, but the Sugarbush north and south. I think that's south.
I think you're right, because that's the one that's right off of where I'm staying.
Yeah. And Norwood's up in the woods off of
Okay.
It's just about a mile from the parking lot. Even had made some comments after the board. She got a big fancy house and she got a city house.
I think that was a good deal.
Oh, yeah, I think.
Okay, so he'll take us above the clouds, which is kind of cool. Okay, 3,300 feet, and we want to go to 4,500 feet. Will get us there. Oh, it's right underneath us almost. And that little beep 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 you hear is a variometer, and it's telling us that we're climbing up. We weren't on a tow. We'd say we were in lift, but that's just from the tow. Oh, well, I do. Maybe it's just in the back seat. It's very. climbing at 600 feet per minute. That it's pretty much all the tow. He's going to climb us up above these clouds. That's kind of cool. Get down a little bit. Not supposed to be high when you're turning, especially. I'm sorry, I can't. You'll have to speak up a little bit. Yeah, he's right. We do have just a little hole there. Okay, so we're coming off tow 4,500 feet right now. Okay, he's looking good. Well, we're going to turn back around that way and loiter a little bit.
You take off in an opposite direction from what he does?
Yeah, so separation.
And do you turn that ahead of time?
You always turn to the right, he'll go to the left. That's the standard procedure.
Key traffic stopper 03 Victor is 3 miles northeast of the field, descending into 3000. We'll be setting up for left downwind on 02 Keys.
It is kind of pretty, huh?
Even the picture came out.
All right, so you wanted to do lazy eights. Well, we see them right there.
Whoa.
Precision maneuvers.
I forgot about that. Actually, ended up having breakfast.
Oh, you didn't like that?
Okay.
All right. You want me to? Well, I was going to do it again in the lazy eight.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a wing over. Well, it's a little bit more. Okay, well, that'll be enough then.
No, I mean, it doesn't feel bad.
Well, I'm doing real gentle maneuvers.
But I don't think I've ever felt whatever fraction of the G-force that was on me.
No, that was the 1G is what you're doing right now, so that was might be about 1.1 or one, maybe a tenth of G more than normal. Well, there's no lift, but there's no sink either, which is kind of cool. So, and we only have one little pocket up this high that we have to just keep turning.
Victor is 1 mile north of the field, and we're entering a left downwind towards.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was I serious looking?
Yeah. So was I.
Cool.
Traffic on the ILS for key now with your position.
Okay, so he's landed. We're at 4,000 feet. We want to be in the pattern at 2,500 feet.
The landing pattern?
Yeah.
So there's nothing holding us up right now?
Well, the wings are.
Well,
But no, there's no lift. You can see if you look at your little variometer to the left, the electronic one. See the needles down at the bottom?
Yeah.
That means all sink. But it's not bad. It's 4 knots of sink. It's not like we're horrible. But now that we're getting below the clouds, we can head over this way a little bit.
False traffic, jumpers away, 9,000 and below, over Harris.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing a little loiter speed here. It keeps you up longer, and because you go a little slower, but you can't go as far as you would if we were doing faster. But we're not going for
Jumpers
distance.
Way, Ellington, Jumpers Way, 14 time below starship.
So what other maneuvers did you do when you had Carrie and Dave and
That was it. Well, Kerry, I did a hard turn. He didn't like it. It went like that. So pretty much I just did that lazy 8 we did, only I did it, a couple of times. Okay, we're at 3,500 feet. Two knots descent, which means we got 5 minutes before we'll be in the pattern. Before landing checklist, flaps, undercarriage, fuselage, trim, it's set where I want it to be. Indicators, looking and landing. I know where I'm going. We're going to land 04 north.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm doing, well, I am. I'm doing the before landing checklist.
Okay. Cynthia, I'm sure ever tried this, or just decided she hated it?
She decided she hated it because of the, she's prone to car sickness, motion sickness, going around a corner in a car. She, like, if I was driving on 100, she would not want to go over about 40 miles an hour because it would make her ill.
Heard any more from Joey?
Just the, the Hawaii picture I think I told you about, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Leaves are starting to change.
Well, you've been doing this for about a month. Again, it was 40 this morning.
I know. I stayed in bed for a while until 9:10. Then I went up and got up for breakfast. Oh! There was a little bit of lift right there. I don't know if it was stick thermal. Somebody's got the heater going in that house down there or something.
What causes thermal? What causes it? Like the sun shining on the ground and
It will, but also somebody got their heater going and now that hot air is coming up.
if the sun is out, why aren't there thermals?
It's still cold. They can't heat the ground up. See, we got like 1 knot of thermal right here.
These are not polo fields. I think they are cramping fields. I don't know what you officially call it with a horse.
Polo?
No. But the fields down there, I think, where you jump and put face
Uh-huh.
up and do that, those kind of tricks, I think. What goes on.
This variometer's not got a netto in it. It uses stick thermal I was talking about. There we are. Look at that. We got some thermal.
Notice that I didn't even mention my bike helmet.
I know. How come?
I forgot it. It's in the car. It's beautiful countryside.
It is very pretty.
If you come back to this weekend in October, there should be heat.
Yeah. And I hope it's a little warmer, or at least not as cloudy.
Well, this is unusually cold early.
Yeah.
It's still Indian summertime. I was so surprised you didn't message me last night on your phone.
I think because the clouds actually affect signals, and it was allowing it to bend or bounce off the cloud a little bit. and so I was actually getting 2 bars lying in bed. Yeah, every time we come by this house, we get something around here is sitting off a little heat. Really? And you didn't because?
Well, this is where I had fallen in love with Vermont again. Because Karen and Mark were living around here, and they showed me all over it.
Yeah.
And Tom convinced me I could get part of the real estate for the money further south.
And he might have been right.
Oh, he was very right. And it turned out when I needed help that it was good to be approached.
There's a little bit of disruption right here. Don't know what it is. Right here. Force heat?
Otherwise known as methane?
Yeah. Check this out. Sugarbush glider 221 Sierra Bravo, downwind, runway 04, right pattern. Those were the spoilers. I unlocked them. So now we have lift. And we're fast.
Do you not lift? You would be fast?
No, we don't want lift right now. We want to land.
What altitude do you have to start lining up your landing?
A few, 30 seconds ago. And we're going a little fast. Base. We're bringing them out. The one you took off them, it's the wind.
Oh.
You always want to have a headwind.
Well, landing, I just figured out. Boy, I didn't know
Final. Here we go. Let's go line up with the runway. That would be nice if I did that. A little bit of a crosswind.
I would appreciate it.
All year round.
You don't, do you, in the winter?
Oh yes, because remember the winter is like your winter. I mean like your summer.
Yeah, but I got the impression you didn't fly.
It don't fly as much because we can have some rainy days and you get a stable air a lot coming from the north, which gives you no lift. Okay.
How to open it?
Give me a